Hey, you guys. What's up, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook? How y'all doing? Great morning, great morning, great morning. Good to see you guys. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. Where y'all at on this Good Friday? This Good Friday. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Hey, you guys. Happy Good Friday. The day that we honor and celebrate as the day that Christ died. This is the day that we symbolically honor as that day, even though it's not accurate. A lot of stuff is not accurate, okay? But it's the day that we honor the sacrifice of Christ, Jesus, Yeshua, and his sacrificial offering up of his life. And today I wanted to talk to you, since it's Good Friday, right? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that all things are working together for your good. All things are working together for your good. Listen, let me tell y'all something. One of the things that I love about Jesus is that he knew his purpose and his assignment. He knew his purpose and his assignment. He was there for it. He was there for it. He was like, yes, I'm here for it. And even when he got to the point where he did not want to do it, because y'all do know that he had that time where he was like, can we do it another way? We call that the garden experience, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. He did it anyway. He chose his purpose and God's will over his desire to avoid that particular way. Okay. And that ought to give you some comfort. It ought to give you some comfort that even Jesus did not want to go through what he had to go through. He didn't want to go through it, but he chose to go through it because he knew that was his purpose. He was fulfilling his purpose. And so listen, right, Annette, he said, Father, please remove this cup from me. Anyway, you can take this cup. Take it. But God didn't take it. And so he gave, Jesus, Yeshua, gave his life. And I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. Let me tell you why I'm encouraged. When I have to make sacrifices, it is my opportunity to walk along the path that Jesus walked. Now, my sacrifices are not to the extent that his are, but they're still my sacrifices. And so when you all are on this journey and you are taking the journey, you're walking through the journey, take the sacrifices. I know it looks like L's to you. It looks like you taking L's. I just keep taking L's. I keep taking L's. What are those L's for you? Are they losses or are they lessons? Well, I keep taking lessons. I keep taking lessons because God gives me opportunities to learn lessons. Everything that we go through is in order for us to learn something, in order for us to be an example to someone else. I talked about this morning as we were getting ready to work out. And I said, listen, there are lots of places that we could have been on this Friday morning, but you chose to be here getting ready to work out. Why did you choose that, right? We've got to understand that sometimes things are just bigger than us. And so you walk through it so that you can show someone else how to walk through it. You walk through it so that you can be the example for someone else. I don't know about you, but I know that I've definitely had those times in my life where I had to do things and I had to go through things where I'm literally like, God, what is going on? Right? What is going on, God? Why do I have to go through this? What is the purpose of this? What is this for? And we'll get caught up and we'll think, well, I'm not going to go through it because, this is not for me. I always go through stuff. Listen, anything you go through, there's a reason that you're going through it. Take the lesson, learn the lesson, walk it out, do what you got to do, build muscles where you need to build muscles, and keep it moving. Everything that we go through has purpose if we allow it to. Everything that we go through, let me say that again, because I don't want y'all to miss it. Everything that we go through has purpose if we allow it to. Okay? The only thing that's wasted is the thing that you don't learn from. The only thing that's wasted is the thing that you don't value, that you don't honor the process of. That's the only thing wasted. Everything else, it has purpose. And so you got to just figure out, God, what is the purpose? What is the lesson? What do I need to learn? What do I need to do? It is an opportunity for you to seek God for direction and for guidance, for him to be able to speak to you and speak into your life and guide you and direct you. Because guess what, baby? Sometimes we won't believe it until everything goes to hell and high water. Okay? We won't get it. We won't get it. This is what I know. This is what I know. It's all working together for your good. This morning, I was up early this morning. I had baby Brooklyn. I had to stop calling her baby Brooklyn in again because I must have to start calling her boss Brooklyn. Boss baby Brooklyn, right? Had baby Brooklyn. And she woke up. She went to sleep kind of earlier. She woke up. I had to take them to the airport this morning, and they had an early flight. And I asked them, do you have your driver's license? You got your IDs? You got your boarding pass? You got this? You got that? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I dropped them off, and Micah didn't have her ID. That's my daughter. She didn't have her ID. This is her first flight. This is Brooklyn's first flight. Their first time being on a plane. And she didn't have her ID. She left it at home, couldn't find it. So she had to go find her ID. So that means that now they're leaving from Orlando. Okay. Now listen, as I was preparing for this, I began to think, God, thank you that this is all working together for their good. I don't know why they need to fly out of Orlando. I don't know why I need to drive them to Orlando. I don't know why they're not on the flight that they were originally scheduled to be on, but I know that it is all working together for their good. There's a reason for everything. So we get caught up in the inconvenience of things, but I'm telling you, what we see as an inconvenience, God sees as a redirect. So he may redirect you. He may take you a different way. It may take you longer, and you may get frustrated in it taking you longer, but really don't get frustrated because there's purpose in it. There's purpose in it. There's purpose in it. So today, as we celebrate Good Friday, which I'm going to say this again because I want to reiterate this, which is mathematically impossible for Friday to be the day that Christ died. Impossible. Okay? I just want us to get that. Okay? Do a little research. When you look at what constitutes a day, it could not happen. And him being in the grave for 3 days and 3 nights. It couldn't have happened like that, right? But this is the day that we celebrate. This is the day that we honor his sacrifice, okay? In honoring it, I also want us to get understanding and knowledge. See, it used to be that we just did what had always been done, right? But now we can have knowledge and have accurate knowledge, more accurate knowledge, right? And still honor him and his sacrifice, okay? So I'm not trying to dismantle everything for you guys, but I'm telling y'all this ain't the day. Okay, just want you to know. But it is the day that we honor. It is the day that we celebrate. It is the day that we recognize as the day that he sacrificed his life for us. He gave it up willingly. It was not that he had to give it up. He didn't have to give it up. He could have done something different. He had free will just like we do. Let me say that again. He had free will just like we do. And so he chose. to give up his life. So the next time you find yourself in a situation and you say, well, I can't do it. I can't do it. You've got free will. You choose. What are you going to choose? If he can choose to go through what he went through, you can choose. I can choose to take up our cross. We can choose to be that sacrificial lamb. We can choose that. We can choose to learn the lessons. We can choose to walk his path. We can choose to honor his direction. We can choose that, or we cannot. It's our choice. But know this, with all certainty, with great assurance, that all things are working together for our good. Every delay, every denial, every redirect, every misstep, every struggle, every trial, every tribulation, every good thing, all of it is working together for our good. So listen, there are no losses. There are only lessons. So if you're going to take an L, make sure you're taking the right L. Take the lesson. You don't have to claim a loss. Claim a lesson. Learn from it, and it won't be wasted. Y'all listen, I love you guys to life. And my prayer is that this resurrection season would be different than any other in the past, that you would have a greater awareness, that you would have a greater humility, that you would have a greater empathy, and that you would walk this thing out like never before, and really allow God to get the glory. Excuse me. Everything working together for your good. Listen, I love you guys to life, and life more abundant. Yeah. Be one with him in his suffering so that you can be one with him in reigning. With that said, blessings to you. Thank you, Annette. Look, I love you guys. Be blessed. I'll be back later on today. I'm going to share some more things with you. Mwah. Be blessed. Hey, you guys. What's up, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook? Y'all, why it won't let me end the broadcast? What? Are y'all still able to see me? Y'all let me know if y'all can still see me. Y'all let me know if y'all can still see me. Because if y'all can still see me, there's a reason. Can y'all still see me? Let me know if y'all are still picking up the broadcast. Because this is some craziness. What is going on? Y'all, it won't let me disconnect. Okay, so then let me say this then. Since it won't let me disconnect, clearly there's something more. Hold on. Clearly there's something more. Let me go on and just drop this real quick. That's crazy. So check this out. Now, this must just be for y'all that are still here. I don't know who's still here, but whoever's still here, this must be for y'all. Listen, I was talking about how all things are working together for your good. But let me share this with you. Today, I want you to keep your eyes open. God is going to give you a special dispensation. What does that mean? It's going to be a special outpouring that he's going to give you. Now, listen, I can't tell you what all the details will be specifically for you, but for each person, it's something that you specifically need God to do, that he's going to do on today. Today, he's going to do it, and it is going to bless your life. And you're going to know that you know that you know that God did that. You're going to know that God did it and nobody but God could have done it. You're going to know that it had to be the hand of God because nobody else knew it. Watch what God does for you specifically today. God is getting ready to shift some things for you. There's some things that you've been waiting on that he's going to release to you. There's some things that you needed understanding on that he's going to give understanding to you. There's some things that you needed cleared out of the way he's going to clear for you. There's some things that he needs to be able to do, and you're going to have the mind and the focus and the clarity to do them today. There's some things that you need to get out of the way, and God is going to get them out of the way for you today. Watch what God does for you today. Today is a special dispensation just for you. I don't know why I couldn't end, but I know this, that everything is working together for your good and for my good. And so there's something that God wants you to know. There was something that he needed me to say to you, and there's something that he needs you to know is coming for you and to you so that you'll be prepared for it and you'll understand what it means. So when the dispensation comes, when that thing opens up, when you get that clarity, whatever it is, you'll know that God was speaking specifically to you, not in generalizations, but specifically to you and your needs. Listen, I love y'all. Let me try it again. Be blessed. And it still doesn't want to end. Y'all, I'm going to have to I don't know what to do. I'm just going to have to cut it off.